All right, first graders, we're going to start on our math today for Monday, page 297, 298. If we start at the top of the page here, it says mark the dot under the combination that tells how many there are all together. So we know that when it's all together, we want to know the total of both numbers. So we're going to use a addition. So if we count our frogs here, there's 1, 2, 3 in this group here, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in this group here. So then if we look, we want to know the combination that fits this. So we have our first option, 3 plus 5. The second option, 8 minus 3. The next option is 5 minus 3. And 3 plus 2. So we know that we want to know all together. So we need to have a combination with an addition sign. So we know that it could be 3 plus 2 or 3 plus 5. But we know here we have 3 here and 5 here. So it has to be that dot there. So circle in, color in this one here. And then the next one, these cute little chicks, we have 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need to know 2 plus 4. So circle in the bubble that shows that equation. And then if we go down to number 2, we're going to count by tens. And we know that we're counting by tens. We're not changing anything in the ones column, just in the tens column. So they've done this one here for us. They went 27, 37, 47, 57. And notice how the only thing that's changing is what's in the tens place. They go 2, 3, 4, 5, while the 7 in the ones place stays the same. So if we do the next one under there for us, they started us off with 15. And we know that nothing's going to change in the ones place because we're counting by tens. So we'll put our 5 in there. And we know that we have a 1 in the tens place here. And if we count 10 up, we're going to put a 2. So then we have 15, 25, 35, and if we get to this box, we know that nothing's going to change in the ones column. But if we add 10 in the tens column, we're going to have a 4 there. So then we have 15, 25, 35, and 45. And then if we move to the next part here on this side of your page, they started us off with 63 and 83, and we're still counting by 10, so nothing's going to change in the ones place, so we can put our 3's in the ones place in both of these. And so we know it goes 63, and then 10 up from 60 would be 73, 83, and then we know the next one after 8 is 9. Perfect, and then the next one here right under the one that we just did, they started us off with 4. And we know that the 4 is in the ones column, so we know that that's not going to change. So we can add our 4's in. And we know that there's nothing in the tens column, so that would be like a 0 in the tens column, but we don't have to write that. So 0, and then if we add 10 to 0, we get 10, so we need to add 1 in our ones place. And so then we have 4, 14, and then we need to know what goes here. So what's the next number in our tens place here? So if we go from 1, then we go up to, that's right, 2, and then 3 here. So we have 4, 14, 24, and 34. And then you have a few extra to do on your own here. And then the next one, it says circle the thermometer that shows the coldest temperature. So it gives us 3 options, and we all remember that the colder it is outside, the lower the number. So just figure out which one and circle the thermometer that shows the coldest temperature. What is the lowest temperature here? All right, and on the next page of your math, page 298, it looks like this. It's just a blank calendar that we're going to have to fill in. So we know right at the top here, we're going to have to put the month, and month is April. We're still in April, just a few days left. And then when we write April, we have to either have a capital or all of it has to be capital like this. So either the first letter is a capital or all of it. And then if we move down, we're going to fill in the dates on the calendar, just like we have for the month here. So on the very top, we're not going to start the month until we get to Wednesday here. So this is going to be the first day, as you can see, and then you'll continue it on just like we have here. And the last day, let's see, we'll go right here on the 30th, on the Thursday, right here, and you'll have a whole extra line below here. So you'll be able to fill it in, and you can pause the video if you need help, but just fill it in just like we have here with your April calendar. And then on the questions, number 2, it says, on what day of the week is the 10th of this month? So if we look on our calendar, we have the 10th right here. What day of the week is it? It's a Friday. So when you do your calendar, you should make sure that you have your 10th on a Friday. And number 3, what is the date of the 3rd Friday? So we'll count. 1, 2, 3. The 17th is the 3rd Friday of April. And what is today's date? It is the 27th. And the last one, what day of the week is today? We know that the 27th is on a Monday. So just make sure you have all this filled in. And did you guys see the rat that was in our video last week? I didn't see it. Who did that? You guys got to stop messing with us. All right, I'll talk to you later.